Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Offense showing a bunch formation now. On the ground, it's Singleton. Powers through. And it's good for a first down to the 36. And the Hokies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Just ran away from the defense. Here comes the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Looking to throw it on first down. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. Tech offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Hokies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking downfield, it's drones. Bringing pressure. He bought some time, now lets it go. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I, over the years, have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Drunkenmiller. Boy,
and he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go for touchdown, 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Nice grab. It's Williams.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
A really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with...
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's got some open field ahead at the 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Washington offense retakes the field here. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. And now the handoff. That's a strong stiff arm. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Oh, there's the stiff arm. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Huskies come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The shotgun handoff here. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. The Huskies will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Hokies looking to run some tempo here.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, as he gets hit, as he gets that ball out of his hands. So, good job of showing some strength, and a good job with...
Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Slides the quick throw. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. They'll try to run for the 1st down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the Huskies will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
And he scores. Touchdown, Washington. Now the important point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner decides to signal fair. Tech offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Drones. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Third down, out of the shotgun. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Hokies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Defense is coming after him. And he flings it out to the left. He had all day to throw. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hokies pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. An inside give now from the shotgun. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
The Hokies begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Trying to find room. It's Mason.
Well, the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to throw. It's Drones. Caught quickly. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Heading left after the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after the completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. First down, looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Singleton. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To the air, it's Drones. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And the Hokies will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 to 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to that whistle.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle, it's Singleton. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Back to pass. It's Drones. Escapes the... They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They've got him for a sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And he's got it. A booming kick. What a howitzer.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds his man. It's Robinson. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stiff arms the man. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the mark before being taken down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
The shotgun running play call. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Huskies line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal, and now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Touchdown, Huskies. That puts them on top in the 2nd half. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point up and good, so it's 28-24. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. On the ground, it's Singleton.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Drones. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the 1st down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. And he's got some room to work. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And the Hokies looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain, not enough for the first down. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And bulldozing his way through. Lost him out of bounds close to the end zone. The Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up. Touchdown, Hokies. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Coleman. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Pulls it in. It's Williams. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And the returner is brought down. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to throw. It's Drones. The pass rush closing in. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking to scramble now. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a 4th down decision coming up.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Washington. They jump in front here in the 4th. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running back has it on a screen now. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late game comeback victory. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Drones. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. He'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. First down. Clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. He's running out of time here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Second down play coming up. Here's the option play. Fights off a defender. The back's got it on the pitch. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Handoff here from the shotgun. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.